Do you want to know what kind of emotional state I'm in? Oh my god. Okay, we found something not good about glasses. Is that we start. Okay, okay. Holy shit. It's so funny. All right, okay, okay. Here's what happened. This is honestly what just, I'm just gonna be super vulnerable with you guys for a second. This is what just fucking happened. I go live, and usually before I go live, I start reading your guys' comments to see what you've written in the chat. And I saw Sam say, I'm going to take a picture of the end credits next month when I see your movie. And I started fucking crying. And then I was like, I have to go live. And I forgot to put myself in the room. It's so hot. I have to turn the AC on. I'm very emotional. I'm very emotional about this entire thing right now. Pull your shit together. Rocks. Okay, you know what? We're gonna just risk the blue light for a second because it's hot and steamy behind there. And all right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's too hot. It's too hot. I have sports bra underneath this. We can't be in a sweatshirt right now. I'm having like a severe emotional response to everything and physical. Oh, I thought my pimple was going away. It hasn't gone away. Okay. All right. Okay. So let's hope that no one who worked on this movie ever sees this video, and no one who wants to hire me ever sees this video, because I am a fucking wreck right now. The intrusive thoughts are all right. Let me tell you guys something. Let's go back to the beginning. I shot a movie with Kate Beckinsale. I don't even care that I'm supposed to be chill and cool. That movie is coming out in 1 month, and I am in it. Why is the second thing that I just said matter? Because in fact, I have been cut out of movies before. And today, after talking to the director, after talking to the producer, I got confirmation that I did not get cut out of the movie. I am in the movie. I have not seen the movie, but I am in the movie. And so, how fucking cool is that? How fucking cool is that? Like, I think it's crazy that when I start seeing all these people start booking things and working, and they seem so nonchalant and cool, and you see them start blowing up, like, obviously this isn't me. I'm not saying that me being in a couple scenes of a movie is me blowing up, but when you see people start to like book things and whatever, and they post on their socials and they're like, new movie, new movie, new movie, and it's with this person and this person, it's people I've idolized my whole life because it's all I've ever wanted to fucking do, and they seem so nonchalant and cool and sexy and chill and suave, and they're on their carpets and doing their things and like taking sexy poses and whatever. I'm like, you go girl, you go boy, fuck yeah. Couldn't be me. Why couldn't it be me? Because I lack chill in this scenario. Like, my whole life, I have wanted to be a movie star. my entire life. Since I was 3 years old, I said it for the first time at 3. I am a huge fan of Kate Beckinsale's. I'm a huge fan of Louis Tan, who, by the way, fucking followed me on Instagram today. I looked at my phone and I had a fucking follow request from Louis Tan. Not request, just notification. Who I have been following, obviously, for years. Why? Because I love Louis Tan. So I can't pretend like these are my peers and I'm chilling cool and yeah, it's just another movie and another thing and like, first in the line of many with whatever. I can't pretend because I'm fucking freaking out. And so I have to tell you guys because I'm always coming here and I'm honest with you guys. I'm just fucking freaking out. And you guys know the last movie that I did, which I love the director of, Sean Whalen, dear friend of mine. I can't give like too many details, but I shot so much more than made the movie. And that was the smart decision for the movie. What I shot could be trimmed because it's not as plot relevant. That happens a lot. But on the call today, he told me, you are fully in this movie, which, again, I only shot a couple scenes. So it's not like I'm in the full movie. I'm in a very short segment of the movie. But he was like, you make such a great impact. You are like, we love you. We love working with you. The director messaged me that he wants to work with, he was like, hopefully we can do another movie together next year or soon. Like they liked me and I'm in the movie and then you guys can see the movie. And this isn't the first movie I've ever been in, right? This is the 5th movie I've done. This is the 5th movie that I've done that you guys have been able to see. So I'm not freaking, and I freaked out for every single one. For every movie I've ever been in, I feel like I'm about to have like the best heart attack. Like like my heart might explode with how hard I have tried and having like just like this much little success. I feel like I could burst. What's fucking cooler than that? And like this is the biggest movie I've done so far. And even though it's not the biggest role I've had, it's the biggest movie I've done. And because it's the biggest movie I've done, people are messaging me about it because my name was in a lot of the trades, which was so fucking cool. And people knew. So you know what? My brain's too scattered to be held to anything today. So I'm not gonna be able to tell a linear story. So just like let it not be linear. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Striar, super chat in, questions, comments, concerns, anything that didn't make sense, ask me to clarify. Whatever you want to know about shooting on set, anything. I also went to a Netflix premiere last night for In Your Dreams. It was amazing, and I want to tell you guys about that. And you guys in the Discord informed me of a couple things that I want to talk about live on the show. So that's what the show is today. Sorry, I forgot to. We're 10 minutes in, and I didn't tell you guys what we were talking about on the show. You want to know why I didn't tell you what I was talking about on the show? Because Sam said something really nice, and it made me literally feel like I was $1,000,000, and I started crying. And then I forgot that I'm hosting the show and need to talk to you guys about the show. So that's what happened. Now that's where we are. And then I had to take off my sweatshirt because I am actually drenched. I'm drenched right now. You know what's good? Breathing. Did I not bring my water in here? No more caffeine for Roxy today. 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 And that's on period. Okay, let's go to Streamlabs Super Chat, see what you guys are talking about, and then I'll keep going because that's what I'll do. Sexy Andrew with our first super chat of the day. He said, happy Wednesday, Roxy. Happy Wednesday, everyone. It is Wednesday. Damn, looking good. That can't be true right now. I feel like I look like a barrel of dicks. And thank you for the compliment anyway. Congrats on the movie. You deserve it. Thank you so much. I really fucking appreciate it. Thank you. It's very, very kind. Let's see what's going on in the Streamlabs. Opening it, opening it, opening it, refreshing it, opening it. That's me. Yes, yes. Okay. Here we go. Today is October 29th. Our first Streamlabs of the day is coming from Lloyd Nance. Lloyd Nance Streamlabsed in and said, Team Stryer, can't wait to see your new movie. That will never be a sentence that I get used to. I will never be a sentence that I get used to. People can call me literally any name they want, and they do. You can call me aggressive and a bitch and abrasive. Those are the things that I get most commonly. A lot of times the C word. Fine. But you can't say that I don't fucking love what I do and feel like the most grateful first person on the fucking planet for being able to live any minuscule part of my dream. Like, I can't believe this. When it, okay, sorry. I'm going to the Streamlabs. I'm in the Streamlabs. Thank you, Lloyd. Imprinted on Roxy. Congratulations. What movies have been in that we can't see? What movies have been in that we can't see? What's that mean? What movies have been in that we can't see? What movies have I been in that you can't see? I think you can see. Okay, so Party of Darkness you guys can't see because it's still running the festival circuit, I believe. I think it will be out at some point. This movie you can't see yet, but you can see next month. And then Crust, I think that at some point we're going to do a director's cut, so you can't see all the scenes and stuff that I shot unless they ever do that. So that, and it's very common for scenes that you do to get cut. I shot stuff from Madness and the Method that never made it either. But I still got to be in a little bit of that movie. You guys know you can see me in Always Lola, but there's some stuff from that got cut too, but I'm in a good part of that movie. Did that answer your question? Is that 5? I think those are the 5 movies I've shot so far. Madness and the Method was the first one. Always Lola, Crust, Party of Darkness, and then this movie, Wildcat. Have I even said the name of the movie is Wildcat? A lot of people have asked me questions about the name of the movie because it was initially announced in Deadline as Lioness. Oh shit, Mal, am I lagging? I don't know what's up with my internet recently. It's so frustrating because I can see on my end that my internet's not good right now, but there's genuinely nothing I can do about it. Sorry. Lagging how much? Like it's making it difficult to listen to me? I can always try to leave and come back, but I don't know that it will help. I'm not on my Wi-Fi on my phone. I'm just on the Wi-Fi here. Usually it's better at night than it is in the day, but sorry. I wish there was more that I could do. Like when your internet's not good, it's so frustrating. My hotspot's worse. When I go to the Ethernet, it doesn't help at all. And I pay for the most internet I can pay for. Oh, but I freeze. Maybe I should try to cut. Let's let it maybe have it try to level out for a second. And then if I don't level out, maybe I'll leave and come back. Because I see that the internet issue, the thing that said I had bad internet just went away. So maybe it's getting better. Sam says it's more clear now. Okay, tell me. Let me know. I'll do the best I can, but the internet's so fucking frustrating, man. You have Spectrum. I do. Why? Spectrum, the bad one, usually. There's no other one that provides in my area. Oh, it's better now. Didn't do anything except for the power of prayer. Power of prayer. Okay, let's go back into the Streamlabs. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Strider. Mike Joyce in the Streamlabs. I know you said it's a small role for you, but I'm really looking forward to Wildcat. Hopefully I can see it in theaters, but I'll definitely watch it on VOD if I can't. Hopefully at least a bigger and better roles for you, like your part in Always Lola. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. So here's what I know. I know that it is in the United States being Mel, help then. Hook it up. In the United States, it is being released on November 25th. It's a limited theatrical release and on VOD. So what's cool about that is that everybody here is going to be able to see it if they want to see it. I'm going to, when I know more about what theaters it's going to be in, and the better it does in theaters, they didn't tell me this, but this is how I know limited theatricals work. The better something's doing in theaters, the more theaters will play it. So I'm definitely going to try to get people out to theaters, and I'm going to go. Again, I just need to prep you guys for this because it's not like Always Lola where I'm in a vast majority of the scenes. I shot 4 scenes. I probably, I would be stoked if I have 5 minutes of screen time. Like that would be amazing. So I just don't go in thinking this was a Roxy Strider movie. Go in thinking this is a Kate Beckinsale, Louis Tan movie that your girl, Roxy Strider, has a role in. And that's fucking cool as hell. Imagine the day, which I'm going to keep working towards, where like somebody somewhere is excited to be in a Roxy Strider movie. I would die. If somebody ever felt the way about me that I feel about being with Kate Beckinsale, I would die. I would pass the fuck out. Like, imagine the honor of being a person that would be just the coolest thing that ever happened in life. That'd be so cool. Kyle Wilson in the super chat says, congrats, Roxy. You've been killing it. I really enjoy your combo with Mike Kalinowski on Christian Show Tuesday. You're a great supportive listener. Did you see Poehler and McKinnon interview? What are you talking about? Amy Poehler's podcast having Kate McKinnon on? Or what are you talking about? Did I listen to that one yet? I don't think so. Tell me what happened, and then maybe it will refresh my memory. Yeah, I really feel for Mike because Mike talked on Christian Show about how he's struggling at his job a little bit to not be like so overly invested. And that's something that I can definitely relate to. I like throw 100% of myself into something. And if it's not exactly, if I don't feel like I'm doing 100% my best, I get so down on life and myself. So I really feel him. And thank you for saying that. I really try to be an active listener and somebody that people know that they can come to, and I'm really going to pay attention to them because so often we're not heard and seen. So thank you for noticing that and seeing me. I appreciate you. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Strider, John Lestrina. Someone once gave me a 10-second car as a second chance. Dominic Toretto. #family forever. What is a 10-second car as a second chance? What is that? John? Miss you, my dude. Family. RQMDSMD in the Streamlabs. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Strider says, hi, Roxy. Again, congratulations on Wildcat. Looking forward to seeing the movie. Are you going to the premiere opening for Wildcat? Thank you for the question. RQMDSMD, I feel like I totally fucked you over on the last episode where I had said it was the last episode for Halloween, and then you sent me a second Streamlab because you thought I wasn't doing one this week. So thank you for sending in more support. I thought about that 15 times this week. I feel so bad about that. Thank you for the support. I asked them today about it, and I was like, is there a premiere and where would it be based? I don't think there's going to be an official premiere. I think that they're going to do a UK something, which I, of course, am invited to. Well, when I say it, of course, I don't mean of course, but I'm in the movie, so like usually cast and crew's invited. But I don't think I'm going to fly myself there for it because I would absolutely love to, but flights are just insane right now. And I am going back east already for the holidays. So I think it would end up being like a couple $1,000. And then I'd have to stay somewhere and then turn around time. So I just don't think that I can do it right now, but I think there's going to be something. And unfortunately, I think I'm going to miss it. I was planning on trying to go, but that just is what it is. And I'm going to try to get my family. I don't know where the screening, which theaters it's in yet. So when it is playing on November 25th, I'm going to try to get my friends and family to go to a theater with me because I'm going to be back home, which would be so much fun for me. Yeah. And it probably will be my first time seeing the movie, which is so weird. I've never been in a movie where I haven't seen it before the audience sees it. Kind of strange. It's like the bigger the movie is, the less involved the actors who aren't producers on the project are. Thank you for the question, RQMDSMD, and for the Streamlabs. Appreciate you. Okay, so what else can I tell you guys about it? I'm stoked. I'm stoked that it's coming out. I thought that the trailer looked awesome. I, like you guys, watched the trailer as a fan. Like, it came up, so I watched it. I think I saw it on Joe Blow. And I was like, oh, shit. That's a notification for a trailer of a movie that I'm in. And I thought that it looked really cool. And it was really cool because a lot of the scenes that are in the trailer, I got to watch because even when I wasn't shooting, I came to set and got to watch things. They let me do that and sit with the producer and director in Video Village, which was really cool. And then some of the shots that they showed are scenes that I'm in as the counterpart. So just such a different perspective. And then seeing how it actually looks, I thought it looked amazing. I love this director, James Nunn. Him and I have become friends, and I think he's an absolute legend. He did these movies on Netflix, if you want to check them out, called One Shot. And the sequel's called One Shot Again, or One Shot, something like that. And they're great action movies. He's really, really, really good. And he has another movie coming out soon. I don't know if actually it's announced, so I won't say anything, but he's awesome. And it makes perfect sense that this looked amazing. I think that, yeah, I was really, really happy with the trailer. And I thought the poster looked awesome too. Just Kate Beckinsale's gorgeous face. She's like the prettiest person I've ever seen in real life. The first time I met her, we were on set to film. And I was just looking at her like, and she wears these shoes, not in the movie, but to set. She wears these platform shoes all the time that are like literally 1.5 feet tall. And she's like towers and is just such a movie star. It's very cool. Okay, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, send them in. Streamlabs them in. Super chat them in. Let's see what's going on with Kyle Wilson. The internet has become a utility like electricity and water. Do you think ISP companies should get the same deals utility companies? What do you mean the same deals as utility companies? What's the difference? I don't know enough to know the answer to that. Sorry. I pay for my own electricity. I pay for my water, and I pay for my internet. So they're all kind of the same to me. Like the way that the consumer does it. Does not everybody do that? Let me know. Streamlabs.com/RoxyStryer. Okay, so I saw reviewed by Nick in the Streamlabs. Hi, Roxy. Congratulations on Wildcat. Thank you. I'm very excited for you. Your hard work is paying off, and I will be at the theater when it hits. Mwah! Well deserved and well earned. And I know it's not Sunday, but I am curious how the latest date went. Oh, thank you. Reviewed by Nick. Okay. You guys want to talk about the latest date or not? You asked, so I'll tell you. I'm still trying to figure it out in my mind because he is so great, and he did the most lovely thing where I was working all day that day, and he was like, "Don't worry about a thing. I will get you dinner, pick you up." Because I told you guys we were going to do a chill movie night at his place. It was going to be my first time seeing his place. And I sent him a text message beforehand that made me feel more comfortable. Like, hey, it's a little early for me to be going to somebody's place, but I like the idea of a chill night. I just wanted to let you know so like you didn't have whatever expectations. And he wrote back something really sweet like, totally understand. We can move at any pace that you're comfortable with in life. And I know you're exhausted, so I just wanted to get you dinner and wine and make sure that you have a really chill night. And I thought that was so lovely. So he did. He picked up this amazing Thai food and 3 different bottles of wine because he didn't know which kind I wanted and all these different desserts. And um, all of that was so, so lovely. I thought that was so kind. Unfortunately, when I got there, we were doing movie night and we didn't have a movie selected. And we ended up watching 2 movies that were like really upsetting. Um, like really, really upsetting. So it definitely was like we didn't do much talking. We didn't like honestly at times I was like sitting on the opposite end of the couch because I just like was not feeling fully comfortable. Not because he wasn't making me comfortable, but like the first movie we watched was this movie Creep. And essentially, if you guys haven't seen the movie Creep, it was a $500 made movie, and he had never seen that movie before. We picked it because it was on a Netflix top list, and I had never seen it or heard of it. And I was like, "Oh, I like Mark Duplass. Let's watch this." And he was like, he was like, "What is this movie?" I was like, "Oh, it's Mark Duplass. We could watch it." So we picked it together because it had a good Rotten Tomato score. But unfortunately, it's about somebody going over to somebody's house for the first time, and like that person ends up being like a stalker murderer. So that was really not a good call for the first time that I'm going to somebody's home. I already am very reticent to go to somebody's place. I have my location services on with multiple people. Um, I text messaged before I got there and after, the address, his license plate, like everything, because I'm such a like fucked up person or just like the worst could happen. So I really, really was like, whatever. I brought my pepper spray and my taser with me. Um, so those are some of the steps that I take when I go to somebody's, if I'm going to go to, even if I was going to like friends or parties or whatever, I just always do that. So that was really creepy. And then he made some kind of comment during the movie that was a quote. And I was like, what's that? And he was like, that's from Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I was like, what? I was like, oh, I've never seen that movie. He was like, what? It's one of my favorite movies. We should watch it after. And I was really kind of tired and also would rather have like chatted with him and like found out about our days and stuff. But the second the movie ended, he put on that movie. And I was excited because I like movies. And this is supposed to be one of the biggest movies ever. And I had no idea what it was about. And then, spoiler alert for Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, but like there are like horrific assault scenes in there. Um, and I was like really upset by the whole movie and experience. The movie is excellent, obviously, but it's not really like third date material. And uh, it was really, really fucking upsetting. After another upsetting fucking movie. So I was just like not in a good mood, I get not good mood, but like I was just not in like a flirty fun. It was like a really fucked up double feature. So right after the movie ended, I was like, I'm gonna leave. And I like got an Uber. He was like, oh, I can drive you home. And I was like, no, it's okay. And he was so lovely about it. And he walked me down to my Uber and he's awesome. But I think that that was like not a good choice on both of our parts to do a double feature of 2 like really fucked up movies for that early on in seeing each other. It was like, um, yeah, I was like super disturbed. So I would say that it was so thoughtful for him to get all of that stuff, the Thai food, the wine. Um, it was really kind of him. But I just was like, get me out of here during the like horrific assault scenes. Like, and like just the whole thing. I was really, really disturbed. So my mind was not in the right place. And yeah, just he's going out of town again, and I think I will see him again. We've texted a little bit, and I think he's awesome. So I would like to see him again, but um yeah, just it was not my favorite night because of that, if that makes sense. Even though the movies were really good, it was so fucking disturbing and not sexy at all. Like, and again, like I'd already set the precedent that you guys know I'm very, very slow. There's no way that I'm that early on. It's just not something I'm comfortable with. So it's not that, but like you still want the mood to be like flirty fun, not like, oh my God. Ay, ay, ay. It was brutal. So that's how that went. Thank you, reviewed by Nick, for asking. Talked to my sister today, and I was like, maybe one day that will be something we look back and laugh on, but I don't even know that he was aware that I was like so uncomfortable with that. And maybe I should have done a better job verbalizing that, but I didn't want to make him uncomfortable. And yeah. Ugh. Ugh. So anyway, even though the movies were great, both of them were fucking awesome. Just talking about the movies for a second. Creep is one of the most impressive movies I've ever seen in my life. They made the entire movie for $500. It's a found footage movie. I was like, oh my God, Mark is amazing in this. And I'm watching him right now on the morning show. I've seen him a million things, but he's so good. And the movie is wonderful. Girl with the Dragon Tattoo is excellent. I understand all the hype, but it is so disturbing and such a fucked up, sad, depressing, weird, twisted movie. So both the movies excellent. Anyway, streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Super chat in any other questions, comments, concerns. I'm going to make myself salmon for dinner tonight. And that fish is in the fridge, baby. You want to know why? Because we don't spoil our fish here. Live at the Roxy. No, we do not. Do you guys, is In Your Dreams on your radar at all? Have you guys heard of this? This seems to be the next Netflix Oscar push for animated movies. Have you heard of it? In Your Dreams. Do you know it? If you have heard of it, cool. If you haven't heard of it, let me tell you, this movie was effing awesome. It's a family-friendly, kids-focused animated movie that's coming out on Netflix November 14th. The two of the voice actors are Kristen Milioti and Simu Liu. And it is so beautiful. Such a beautiful family sibling movie. Beforehand, the director, Alex Wu, was talking. He came on stage and was talking about how his parents almost got divorced when he was a kid. They ultimately didn't end up getting divorced, but there's a rocky time in their relationship. And this kind of is the kind of movie that he wished that he had during that time period. And I thought that it really showed watching. I don't want to give spoilers for anything that happened, but that was good to know going into it. Oh, and Craig Robinson is if you guys have seen Baloney Tony, he's like the giraffe looking creature in this, and he's awesome in it also. It's mostly based on a brother and a sister relationship and a sibling dynamic of the first versus the second, more cautious versus the more daring, who's more annoying, how they bond, whatever it is. I just absolutely loved it. And it's really impressed. I still haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters, which I'm sure is right up my alley and I will see, but it's really impressive that did so well for Netflix this year and is definitely going to get nominated for an Oscar. And this is getting Oscar buzz right now. And I understand why, because it's so beautiful. Everyone in the theater was crying. Like legitimately at the end, there was not a dry eye. People were tearing up because it was so relatable for a lot of different reasons. If you've ever had parents who have struggled in their relationship, or if you've ever wished for something and thought that would be the right thing, but then maybe it's not, or if you've ever had beef with a sibling or whatever, like just for so many different types of people. If I had kids, this would be the kind of thing I would love to show them. I'm excited to show my niece when she's a little bit older. What is the right age for animated movies for kids? Like 2? What do they say about screen time? Yeah, it was really good. So I definitely recommend it. It comes out in November. In Your Dreams. It's cool that I was able to see it on the big screen, but I think it will play almost just as well on your TV. It's one of those that it's more about the stakes than the visuals. Although the visuals are very cool because it's called In Your Dreams. We spend a lot of time in a dream place, and that looks awesome. 2 or 3, 4. Okay. Okay. So I'm in a movie. Did you guys know that? It's called Wildcat. It's coming out November 25th. Which is perfect time for you to see it for Thanksgiving with your family or by yourself. What a transition. I saw a movie last night. I'm in another movie. If you have questions, comments, concerns about that, streamlabs.com/RoxyStrider. I did want to talk about a couple things that you guys sent me in the Discord. Before I do that, quick shout out to Jake Yacovetta in the Streamlabs. I caught that fish reference. How dare you? We remember. I know. Fishgate was wild, y'all. I learned my lesson. And only the OGs get to understand that. Shout out to the people who have Streamlabs and super chatted in so far today. Lloyd Nance, Mike Joyce, John Lestrina, RQMDSMD, reviewed by Nick, Jake Yacovetta, Sexy Andrew, Kyle Wilson. Okay, let's see. Kyle Wilson also sent in this other super chat. It said many utility companies make deals with municipalities and get tax breaks, which incentivizes dedicated service to the city, public versus private control. Oh, well, I know that like in a lot of places around the world that they do that already with the internet, and that internet is like underground in the streets and you get it kind of everywhere. I don't know enough to have an answer to this. Sounds like you know way more to know what the right answer is. Tell us what the answer should be on this. You tell us. And I'll believe you, Kyle. So one of the things in the Discord that you guys sent me was rather disturbing. And that was about this Terrifier lawsuit. So this is all I know. Terrifier actress sues filmmakers for fraud, sexual harassment, and betrayal. This says here are the allegations made in the legal filing. This is coming from @creepy catalog. So I have not looked much more into this, but number one, filming conditions were not met industry standards, did not meet industry standards. Filming took place without any other women on set, sometime in abandoned buildings with no bathrooms, and real rat feces were put on Corcoran's skin by the crew. In order to film Dawn's death scene in Terrifier, Corcoran was strung up by her feet, topless, for 10 hours in below freezing temperatures. The next day, a doctor diagnosed her with cranial swelling and eardrum damage. Pausing on this for a second. So this is the first Terrifier movie. Anybody who's seen it knows exactly the scene that they're talking about with this. Remember, this movie was shot for extremely, extremely cheap. I highly doubt when it says industry standards, I highly doubt that they were working with a union system, but possibly they were. That doesn't mean that you can mistreat people. But okay, that was number one. Number two, breach of contract / failure to pay. Corcoran agreed to be paid $100 for the role because Damien Leone said in writing that she would receive 1% of all net sales of Terrifier movies and movies and merchandise. The defendants will need to prove that this money has been paid out to Corcoran in full, which will be difficult as the producer in charge of making these payouts, Phil Falcone, allegedly said he doesn't keep records. Oh boy. Number three, failure to comply with the Screen Actors Guild requirements. The SAG requires filmmakers to get written consent to film nude scenes, which they did not obtain. It seems that one day of filming, there was a disagreement between Corcoran and production because they wanted her fully nude and said being topless was a requirement. The SAG requirement is in place to avoid this exact type of disagreement. It helps actors agree to nudity without coercion, which is almost impossible to avoid if it's left up to the director asking an actor to do something in the moment when the pressure and stakes are highest while filming, which is very true. I am just extremely curious. Was this a SAG production? And if it was, that's absolutely something that they're not allowed to do. In fact, even for Always Lola, which you guys know I'm in a bra for that, beforehand, all this stuff was sent to me. Like, this is what it will look like. There was like photos of the kind of shot, what would be seen, how much would be seen. And that was me in a bra. Any kind of thing that borders on anything like this needs to be discussed and sorted. So I'm kind of curious about some of this. If she was promised 1% and wasn't paid, I wonder how much money this woman is about to make, because that is a huge franchise now. It's not the first time that we've heard about him doing something that people have an issue with. It's wild because this has nothing to do with this lawsuit. I'm obviously a huge fan of the franchise. I love the Terrifier movies. I've covered them for Real Rejects. And while people have come out with like, he's kind of a dick or certain things, we haven't had accusations like this. And again, this is coming from, I saw this sent in the Discord from an Instagram account. So let's see. I mean, all those things, if true, all those things are extremely fucked up. Extremely fucked up. To have actual rat feces put on you, to be in below freezing temperatures, upside down and naked for that long, it's all that would all be completely unacceptable if that's the case. Let's see if any of the trades are picking this up at all. Terrifier, maybe news. Let's see. Yeah, Catherine Corcoran, NBC picked this up. Hollywood Reporter, Variety. Unpaid royalties, filming nude scenes without consent. It's horror. That's super fucked. I mean, not to be punny right now, but that's terrifying. It is so difficult when you are on set and a director asks you to do something to say no. I know that sounds crazy, but like, as an actor, you just want so badly to please your director. There's almost no way to comfortably say no to something a director's asking you. Something happened to me one time, nothing to this level, where a director asked me to say something that I was not comfortable with and wasn't discussed before. And even that, it's very difficult to disobey your director. So I can't imagine what this woman must have felt like if this is what happened. The only reason I keep saying if is because I haven't looked enough into, I just read that Instagram post. I haven't looked enough into it to see what stage of the lawsuit this is at and what her exact words are, but sounds really, really, really fucked up. Do you guys think that this could possibly impact the Terrifier franchise? Would this impact a Terrifier 4? Would this impact your viewing of the Terrifier movies? Let me know. Kyle Wilson in the super chat. My theory is historically power comes from information, not just money. My fear is the loss of freedom of speech and accurate information today. What is this in regards to? The internet? My theory is historically power comes from information, not just money. What is this in regards to? Yeah, Sam, I said there's Variety and THR articles and all that as of the last couple of days. Wiley Todd says, I hope Wildcat comes to theaters in Oklahoma City. We'll support. Excited. Mwah! Thank you. I hope so too. The better it does, the more places it will be, I'm sure. I'm really looking forward to you guys being able to see it wherever it is. So cool. I'm looking forward to being able to see it myself. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Let's see what is going on there with you guys before I leave to make my salmon. Oh, nothing's going on with you guys there. Nada. Well, perhaps the time has come, my friends. I don't have much to say about the Terrifier story other than if that took place, that is extremely fucked up and certainly I think will impact the future of his career and should. If it didn't, or if he pays out or makes right or whatever, then we shall see. So weird because like it would be a dream of mine to be in one of his movies. And I can only imagine. I mean, she was with him for his first one, so I'm sure it wasn't a dream at that point. But like, imagine being with a director that you just so badly want to work with and you see their vision, and then that's what happens. It would just be devastating. That would be really sad. Huh. I have a lot of laundry to do tonight. I did before this. I ran one load and the dishes. I got to flip it. I got to make my dinner. RQMDSMD in the Streamlabs, streamlabs.com/RoxyShire says, "Hi, Roxy, just sending in some more support for the last show before Halloween." This is the last show before Halloween. That is accurate this time. You mentioned meetings about upcoming projects. Yeah, took another meeting today about an upcoming thing. So fingers crossed. I am working harder and longer than I've ever worked in my whole life, and that's really saying something. I am trying to meet with so many people. I had a good meeting on Monday. I had a good meeting today. Part of this industry is just who you know and who you can impress and how much you can show up and what people think about you and trying to keep the ball rolling. And yeah, nothing has landed yet. I'm not saying in my life, I'm saying of these meetings, a lot of things are still up in the air, nothing official. Otherwise, I would let you guys know, but some really exciting possibilities. I actually have a meeting at 9:00. Told you guys, I'm working crazy hours right now because it's somebody in a different time zone. I have a meeting at 9:00 tonight in 12 minutes, but it's just a phoner, so it's okay that I look like this. I'm going to take it while I start to marinate my salmon because your girl has a headache because she is hungry. Hungry. Have you watched Slamming Salmon? What's Slamming Salmon? No, I haven't seen it. Should I? Okay, friends. Well, thank you for this. I feel emotional roller coasterized because, oh my God, from the start of this to now. I'll keep talking about the movie, and I'm going to keep trying to put out some content surrounding it. I don't think I'm allowed to release anything with my costume or hair or makeup yet, but what I will say is that it was the most insane. My makeup artist and hairstylist was insane. She works on all of the major British shows, The Crown, like all of the heavy hair and makeup British properties. She has done so many. She was telling me about, she's done like literally every major British legendary star. And she was just a gift to this planet. And every morning that I got to start my day with her, I felt like elated. Her name is Una. She is a legend. And she was super duper pregnant too on the project. And she was on her feet for so many hours and just absolutely crushing it. And I can't wait till you can see what she did with my hair and my makeup, because she was like, they did 3 different test runs of what they wanted to do. We finally picked the look. It was mwah, chef's kiss. Loved it. Love her. So I can't wait to show you that. Mel, I don't dictate what's a secret or not. I just know I'm not allowed to release anything without permission. And I think the reason that they do that is so that it's exciting when you go to the theater and see looks. But I'm not fully sure. And if I specifically asked right now, could I release these specific images? They might allow me to, but I'm trying to be as non-annoying as possible and not ask for anything, because I know that right now they're about to release a movie, so they have way bigger fish to fry. There's so much that goes into it the month before him. Yeah, so I think in general, it's kind of like they release some images, but not all of the images, so that you kind of get more of the vibe of the movie when you see it. But for some movies, they don't seem to care as much, so I'm not fully sure. Obviously, they aren't wanting you to release set images where anything is plot revealed. And sometimes through costume, you might know what somebody's character is or something. So maybe for those reasons. Again, I think they probably wouldn't care for this, but I'm just trying not to bother anybody right now. Maybe as it gets closer, I'll say, I want to promote. Can I release this, this, and this? And if I do that, you guys will be the first to see it. William Fowler, 1. Hi, Roxy, you inspire me. Thank you. I was born with 2 noses, and I had 17 surgeries to be normal, but I think I am unique. Keep smiling. What a beautiful sentiment. I one time painted something for my sister, and it's still on her wall that says, why try to blend in when you were born to stand out? And I think unique is such a great thing. I actually have never met somebody who was born with 2 noses. Do you mind me asking some follow-up questions? Like, is that mean 4 side by side nostrils, or how does it work, and does it affect your ability to breathe? 17 surgeries is so many surgeries. That sounds very frustrating. I'm glad that you are embracing your uniqueness, and I'm really sorry for any discomfort or difficulties that's caused you, because that is unique. And man, just, I'm sure, very frustrating. Nobody wants to undergo 17 surgeries for something they were born with. Yeah. And low-key hilarious that you think I inspire you when you are the person inspiring so many people, I'm sure. Because to stay positive after 17. William says 2 bridges, but only 2 nostrils. Okay, so is this a bridge? So 2 of these, and then, but only 2 nostrils. Does it impact your breathing? I wonder if it would. Anyway, I'm just a curious person, so it's the only reason I'm asking questions. I'm sure you get them all the time, and it's probably rather annoying, so I can stop. Thank you for sharing with us, though. I'm looking in the Streamlabs. Let's see what's going on in here. Streamlabs.com/Roxy Stryer. Before I get out of here, Jake Yakoveta said, please fuck with Wendy again at Halloween Horror Nights. I was just telling that story yesterday. That's funny. I saw Wendy last night in Your Dreams. Wendy's one of my favorite people. Like, nobody's better than Wendy. If you guys don't remember Wendy from Collider, now movie couple, she's just elite. She always makes me smile. She's awesome. 17 years at Toronto Sick Kids. Ugh, 2 bridges, only 2. It's frustrating. Man, oh man. Yes, can't smell. Ugh. That affects your taste. What a freaking annoying, brutal thing. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. If we're looking for a silver lining, some people smell horrible. So I'm glad you avoid that. You probably weren't looking for a silver lining. But I've been smelling a lot of really bad smelling people recently. That's brutal. All right, William. Well, thank you for sharing, and thank you everybody else who always shares. And I do my best to share with you guys today my ludicrous excitement about the fact that I'm in a movie. It's coming out November 25th. I'll keep you guys posted about more things. It's called Wildcat. And that's it. Stay safe, stay sane, put down the toilet and lid. We don't want those buffoons. Don't tremble the Holocaust. Justice for all the people who have lost their lives due to excessive force. My body, my choice. Wherever in the rainbow, we love you. We stand with the women of Iran, some of the bravest women we've ever seen. And golden sparkles for the Zen one himself, thinking about you, Glenn Caesar, all the time. Follow your dreams. I think if you can, then you should. Much love, and I'll see you next time. Later, rock stars.